welcome back to a new lightning quick repairs episode. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Samsung RV511. Now you know about the Samsung RV511 already. You know that I've had this for like 10-11 years now. You can see that there's quite a lot of scratches and marks on the housing, and if I open the lid you can see that, you know, paint is starting to be worn off, and most importantly this button right here is missing. So guess what I bought? I bought a brand new, well, it's not brand new at all, I bought a replacement top cover. It's fully OEM as well. It was taken off a part Samsung RV511 and then I just got the Palmrest off of it. In total I paid like £8 for it. It was like £5 with shipping, so in total it came up to like £8.20 or something. And as you can see, both buttons are here, all the keys are here. And also one thing I noticed was, if you look here and here, the texture is quite different. They made the later versions of these RV511s with AMD CPUs and stuff, and I think if I remember correctly this version had that. The later versions had this as well of the RV511, like the i3, but since mine's early I just saw the chrome one. But anyways, let's stop rambling. Let's just get down to taking this apart. So what we need to do first is we need to take out the battery. So you just take out the two latches, and there's going to be quite a few screws. There's one here, one, two. There's going to be one here as well, but obviously mine's old, so mine's missing screws. So just get a Phillips screwdriver and just start taking that out. And there's no other screws, so that should be all of them. There's meant to be a screw there, so take that one out as well. Once you have, you can take out the back cover. If you haven't taken your one apart before, it might be a bit tricky, so yeah, and you'll find a few more tabs. My one's a bit beaten up, so obviously it's just really easy for me. So now all we got to do is just take out the hard drive, and there's quite a few more screws, so let's just take those out as well. And I think I'm missing the actual screw for my disk drive, so that just comes straight out. Not good. Cool, so that's basically all the screws out. There's just one more screw right here, so this is separate as well. This is a different type of screw, so just keep that safe. And now you should be able to start prying this back off here. Now you just need a flat pry tool, so I've just got my trusty dusty tool right here, so I'm just going to be very careful with this. So now you should just be able to take this out. Now that screw is just, where is it? This one? There we go. Now that's taken out, so you can see that the screw's loosened there now. I don't know why it wasn't budging, but that can be taken out. And this one right here, that one's stuck in there for whatever reason. Oh, that's why. Because the actual screw post is gone. Well, it's stuck on, so yeah, maybe need to sort that out another time. Now that we're here, we can literally just start taking apart the motherboard. So this is actually quite easy, it's not hard at all. So this will just be a fast forward process. So the motherboard's out now, fantastic. Also do note that I took the cables out from the motherboard itself because the actual new Palmrest has all of this stuff in, so I don't have to keep that on that side, if you know what I mean. So let's just put this motherboard off to the side. All I've got to take out is just the display and this power button, or is that the speaker assembly? Yes, the speaker assembly. Cool, so let's just move that down a bit, and I'm just going to zoom in just so you guys can see it. That is all good to go there. This can stay like that there. There we go. Be very careful of this display cable. That one, this one right here. And now that can finally come out. So I'm just going to zoom out. And boom. There you go. That's the top case out. Now I'm just going to quickly take this speaker out off camera just so I can see what I'm doing. There you go, perfect, got that one out. So now we can put this one off to the side because there isn't anything else that I need to take apart. So all we got to do is just do everything in reverse. So that should be quite easy, and there is no dust or anything in here. It looks relatively clean. So all we got to do is just clunk this back on, and I might actually put these speakers back on first because you can't put them in while it's in the actual display. There you go, that one's in. That one is not in because there's a screw stop in it, so now that goes in. Yeah, so that should all be routed in right now. So now all we've got to do is just be careful with the display connector, put that back on, fantastic, and then just push these down, as obviously we did open the display. Give me a second. So you just push those two down, and now just screw those back in, and as far as I can tell they are the same screws, so it doesn't really matter if you get them mixed up. There you go. And I think this might also be a good opportunity to see if your actual display is loose, because sometimes display hinges loosen over time, so you could just tighten up those screws and then it holds the display properly in place. Had to do that when I opened this computer to repair the DC power jack. So yeah, now the hinge is just a bit more stronger, so that's good. Cool, so that display is in place now, so that's fantastic. So now what we've got to do is just route these cables in. Might get a bit annoying and fiddly, but it's fine. Whew, this is actually going really easy. So now just get your motherboard, and then you just want to plonk this on there. Obviously be very careful of the connectors and all that as well. Don't want to get them trapped underneath. So all you got to do is just plug them in. So first off I will plug this keyboard one in because it's quite fat. There you go, that's plugged in. This one's for the CD drive, so don't worry about that. So that just stays like that, fantastic. And now we just got to screw in all these little mini boards in right now, but let's just screw in the actual motherboard in. Alright, cool, so we're finally finishing up now. So we just got to plug in all these smaller boards in. So I've got the DVD drive one here. now that is all good to go, and I think we are actually free to put the back casing on. Actually, no, we're not. Right, so let's just plug this in. Perfect. And this one goes here. Perfect. So now this could be routed through as well. Perfect. Yep, perfect. So we're basically good to put the back casing on now. Here we are. And I might need to disconnect that actually. So what I have to do here is I always tend to stick it on from the port side first, then put everything down. So let me just quickly do that off camera, one sec. Right, I'm just going to double check off camera. Now finally all the clips are back on. So what I'm going to do to give this thing support is literally just plug the disk drive back in, and now we can finally put in all the screws. So let's just do that now. Cool, so that's all the screws finally in. So now all you got to do is just carefully plug this hard drive cable in. Come on, we got this. There we go, perfect. Grab our hard drive, which is over here. Boom. There we go. Let's get our cover and battery. Come on. There we go. That's all plugged in. Let's plug our battery in. And we are finally finished. So let's just turn this on right here. And I've got this SD card adapter that I use, so I'll just plug that back in as well. So does this have charge on it? No, it does not. Ow, jeez, that hurt. There you go, so you can see that the green light just came on. There we go. So you can see that right there. So the power button works, good. And yeah, don't mind the stupid HDMI cable. Alright guys, so it's been a while now, it's the next day. And I had to film another video, so I had to put this one aside. But basically this is all fully back together now. As you can see, if my hands are shaking, I apologize. But yeah, so I'm gonna just go over the keys right now. So obviously you can see that the touchpad is fully working. Go away, Bing. There you go, that's working. Backspace is working. Tabs working. Enter's working. Yep. Yeah, that's all fully working. Control, escape, yep, that's working. FN, let me just do FN here. Yep, that's fully working. That's working. Oh, F4, that's working. Space, yep, everything's basically fully working. If I go on num lock, do that, you can see that it's all good to go. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. Oh yeah, and I forgot to show you, that's fully working as well. The actual trackpad click, that's fully working as well. Yeah, I forgot to show you that. But yeah, that's it. So thank you all very much for watching. This was a nice repair, and it's finally a good one as well, because I can finally start, you know, thinking about making this laptop look good again. Maybe one day what I'm thinking about doing is getting paint and painting painting this all back up again so it's looking really nice, because as you can see the paint's all worn off and stuff, because this is at the end of the day 11 years old. But yeah, so thank you all very much for watching. It was a nice repair, and I will see you again in the next video.